just volume. There you have it. We are looking at traffic together.
Get vaccinated or get tested. That's the decision President Biden is considering for all federal workers. Workers would have to get masks and get tested regularly if they choose to not get vaccinated. The president expected to announce a decision tomorrow. The U.S. Capitol has reinstated its mask requirement for everyone, regardless of vaccination status, when entering the complex. The House of Representatives requires masks be worn in chambers. The Senate only recommends it. The CDC reversing course, saying vaccinated people should wear a mask indoors. But this is only in high transmission areas.
Cities and counties around the country are seeing a spike in cases because of the Delta variant. Our Maureen Ume is live in Alexandria this morning with more on how this can impact people in our area. Maureen, good morning.
Good morning. So health officials in this area are reviewing the CDC's updated guidelines. They haven't yet issued anything regarding policy changes when it comes to vaccinated people wearing masks indoors. So again, nothing concrete in place right now, but we are seeing an uptick in cases in really many areas throughout the DMV. Here in Alexandria in particular, they have seen an increase in cases, so much so that their risk level has now been raised to substantial. That's not just happening here in Alexandria, also it's happening in D.C. The CDC's transmission map shows that D.C. falls into the substantial risk category as well. All the other counties and cities in our area fall in a more moderate transmission category, but the cases, as we said, are up. In D.C., the case count from July 24th was over 60% higher than the week before. In Arlington County, it was 152% higher, and in Fairfax County, the case count increased 122%. Now, in Montgomery County, the cases there are up 71.51% between that time period, and in Prince George's County, they're doing slightly better with a 23.28 increase. Now, when it comes to vaccination rates, also, the DMV, around the DMV, 53%, that's what D.C. is showing, residents fully vaccinated. In Fairfax County, they have a 58% rate. In Montgomery County, it's 63%. And in Prince George's County, it's 58%. A lot of people we spoke to this morning about the CDC issuing these new guidelines about masks, vaccinated people wearing masks. They were pretty much on the side of the CDC with this. Here's what most people had to say.
Dr. Fauci says.
And you?
I agree. I trust Dr. Fauci.
That's it? No arguments, no nothing?
If that's the right thing to do, then I'm happy to do it. I'm used to wearing it now.
If you're vaccinated, would you consider wearing a mask back indoors?
Yes, I would.
Why is that, sir?
Because people are still catching it that have been vaccinated. I know it's a very small percentage, but it's breaking out right now, so I would do that, yes.
All right, so just a sampling of what some people are saying here in Old Town Alexandria. Now, we did also talk to local health officials who are saying the bottom line is that despite what the CDC is saying about mask mandates and guidelines, really vaccinations is where it's at. They want to see that push happening because they think perhaps this mask guidelines coming out, these new guidelines, might confuse people about what they need to do. Bottom line is vaccinations need to be happening in the areas where people are not vaccinated. And so that's really the push this morning. But as far as health officials making a concrete call right here, no one has done that yet. They're still just reviewing the CDC's guidelines, and then we'll probably make an official decision the next day or so. That's the very latest from here. Send it back to you guys.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for that. Maureen, thank you. That brings us to our Fox 5 Live Insta poll question we're asking this morning. If you are vaccinated, will you put a mask back on when you're indoors? 53% of you say no. 32% say you never stopped. You can join the conversation by going to fox5dc.com or downloading the free Fox 5 app.